Hi, I'm Kim Powell, the Journey Weaver Life Coach. We are outside my home today. It is a beautiful day out today, and I just wanted to come out and do this video with you outside just so I can enjoy it, because we have very few left of those, I'm afraid. So anyway, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for if there is any noise. I have neighbors moving and neighbors outside working, so if there's any noises, I apologize for that. We are going to start talking about emotional intelligence. Our first competency is self-aware. But I wanted to kind of backtrack a little bit and talk about the emotional intelligence and what that really means to businesses, because one of the research that's been done is on L'Oreal in France. They hired some sales agents through doing the EI profile on them. When they done this, they sold $90,000 more in the first year than their counterparts. And so that meant $2.5 million they made in their first year. So that was a big deal. That is, through emotional intelligence. So, I wanted to explain to you a little bit how important it is when you're running a business. If you're, trying to build your downline, it is very important that you look at these people that you're trying to bring under you, because you're really wanting to use this as more of a hiring type deal. Don't just bring anybody in your downline, because a lot of people, if you did like I did when I first started out, anybody that I could get, I got. Well, you know what? Most of them just kind of stayed dormant. They didn't really do anything because they didn't have the excitement that I had. They didn't either use the products or what have you. And so you can't really sell something that you don't use yourself most of the time. I think there are people out there that can, because they can sell just about anything. But anyway, I wanted to kind of refresh your memory on that. But our first one is self-awareness. And self-awareness is that you are, excuse me, I'm sorry, we've got allergies too, so I probably shouldn't be sitting out here. But, excuse me, I'm sorry. But anyway, we're talking about the emotional awareness, and that's being aware of your emotions and being able to label them and know where they're coming from, that you can, and what effect it has on your mind and your body. Because if you're getting ready to go into a meeting, say, and a half hour before each meeting, you start clenching up, your shoulders get, you start holding your shoulders this way, clenching your teeth, and then you may start getting kind of abrasive to others. Well, if you can recognize this and start working on that, that'll bring all that down. You will be able to handle things a lot better. Most people without this competency, they usually get frustrated easily. They get angered easily. They feel a mess. They feel, they have no control over their emotions at that moment, and they really don't pay attention to what they're feeling. So they just kind of go with it. So that's what we're going to do this week for you to kind of get an idea of where you're at on your emotional awareness, is to keep a journal this week of how you're feeling, what's going on. Write it down. If you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anger, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, and write down what's happening at that moment. Are you getting ready to go into a meeting? Do you have a phone call you have to make? Kind of what's going on. So that is your assignment for next week, to figure out if you are self-aware. And if you're not, this will help you to begin, because you're going to start paying attention to that. So until next time, I'm Kim Powell, the Journey Weaver Life Coach.